DSP tries it.
Hello everyone and welcome to a new edition of DSP Tries It. This one is kind of interesting because this is a chain, a restaurant chain that is out here on the West Coast. From what I understand, they're in Washington State, they're in California, and possibly one or two other West Coast states, but they're only on the West Coast. This did not exist, back when I lived on the East Coast. I never really heard of it. And we saw it around here. There's a couple of them around here. But we never really tried it yet. As you know, like I said, when we moved out here, the pizza and the Italian-style food on the West Coast is very different from that of the East Coast. And we've tried all these different other pizza places, so finally we said, why don't we try out this one? And it actually was a viewer of mine who asked me a question about this chain. An episode of an episode of Ask the King that I did last month. And he said, I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this pizza compared to the pizza you used to eat back on the East Coast. So we ordered 2 pizzas and we ordered an appetizer so that we could kind of give it a range of review here to let you know. So first of all, this is pretty cool. This is their appetizer. Garlic Parmesan twists. Now, when you typically go to like Domino's or Pizza Hut and you ask for cheesy bread, usually it's generic. It's a crappy little stick. Usually it's like a mound of dough that isn't even cut properly, maybe some cheese thrown on top. Here's the Parmesan twists from Round Table Pizza. It's an actual layer of bread with tons of cheese inside of it. 6 of them, by the way, and they're huge. So this is not what we were expecting. We were actually expecting it would be some crappy appetizer like some other, pizza place. It's not at all. It's very different. So that's going to be pretty interesting to try. Now, we've got 2 kinds of pizza that we ordered. We want to try to do something that's kind of like a signature to them, and then something that maybe is also kind of a specialty pie that's not anywhere else. So, this is the pie that's supposedly signature to Round Table Pizza. If you don't know, Round Table is a reference to King Arthur and King Arthur's court. And so, the specialty pizza that they do is called the King Arthur. So here it is. It's basically a supreme pizza. It's got pepperoni. It's got sausage, it's got onions, mushrooms, it's got peppers, it's got these giant pieces of salami on there, and olives, okay? So that's the King Arthur, kind of like their supreme pizza. This is called the Maui Zowie pizza. It's supposed to be a spin on a Hawaiian pizza. As you can see, it's got ham, pineapple, bacon, red onion, I believe this is, oh god, what do you call this? Chives, I think? I'm not sure exactly, but it could be. And tomato pieces. Now, this pizza apparently just has regular sauce. Red sauce. They call it zesty sauce. This supposedly has a specialty Polynesian sauce. And you can even see the cheese looks a little different on each of these. This one looks like it's kind of more of a specialty cheese. So we bought 2 pies. Obviously, this is not just for dinner today. We're going to be eating this probably as all week, as for meals and stuff. And we haven't done pizza in a while, actually. So this is something cool for us to do. So we're going to try it now. Important to know, because this is something we immediately noticed. They brought in a bag, and we're like, what's in the bag? Plates, and tons of them. 2 things of marinara sauce for dipping. Parmesan cheese, and crushed red pepper, and napkins. Most pizza places these days you order, they give you nothing. It's just like, hope that you have a paper towel at home or whatever, or else you're gonna eat it on your lap. They actually gave you all the things you need to eat the food you order. That's a plus in my book right away. So, alright, so let's actually each grab a plate. And actually, these are Chinette plates. They even said I'm Chinette, so these are the thick, good plates, too. And we're gonna try some of this pizza. Let you know what we think here. What do you want first? You want the King Arthur or the Maui Zowie? Looks pretty heavy too, like they really laid on the toppings. There you go. I'll try to get a piece of this, I think. Alright, so first I'm going to take a bite of this Maui Zowie. And let you know what I think. See if it tastes any different with Polynesian sauce. Well, everything's falling. Very sweet, right? Very sweet tasting. You know, the combination of the pineapple, the meat is salty, the sauce is sweet. It's not a tomato-based sauce, I don't think, at all. I think it actually is based off of something else. It would be interesting to know what the recipe is, but I don't know. You know, I've never had a pizza with Polynesian-style sauce on it before. I'm gonna take another bite. It's got lots of flavor. I like it. It's very flavor-packed because of the amount of ingredients and the cheese and everything. And just to show you, it is this style of crust. It is more of a almost Greek / cookie style crust. It's not the kind of pizza that I'm used to from back home. Back home, they make a almost like a thinner hand toss, but it puffs up as you cook it. And you actually see here how the crust is all even. The Italian pizza I'm used to from back east has thickness in the crust. An actual ring of crust around the pizza. And the pizza is a little bit easier to hold. This is a little, this is kind of similar to what we had out here already. But I would say it's actually a step up from the pizza that we had out here. It actually has full of flavor. You know, I should try the other one now too before I start kissing the pizza's butt here. Let me get one of these King Arthur. Let's see. This is like a decent sized piece. Look how many toppings are on that, man. A ridiculous amount of toppings. All right. What do you think of the Maui Zowie?
It's good. I like the sauce. It's sweet, but it's almost got, not like spice, but like, almost like this savory spices to it.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't taste like traditional tomato sauce at all.
No.
Very different. All right, so now we're each going to try this. This is the King Arthur. Yeah, that's definitely more traditional. You can taste the tomato sauce in there. And it's good distribution of toppings, loaded with cheese. It's good. Tasty. Take another bite.
Not bad.
It's good. It's loaded with flavor. You can taste the tomato. It's a little zesty. It actually has a little bit of kick to it. So a little bit of heat.
It went a little mushroom and olive heavy though, for my taste. But
well, I mean, you don't particularly like mushrooms too much.
Nah, and the olives in one particular spot, they went crazy.
Well, you know.
I'm just saying they went a little heavier with that, but otherwise everything was perfect.
All right, I'll take one more bite of this, and then I want to try this Parmesan twists too. Their pepperoni is actually pretty thick. Taste that. Thick cut pepperoni. Okay. So I tried.
That's not pepperoni, that's sausage.
You tried both pizzas. What?
That's sausage. This is pepperoni. That's sausage.
Oh.
That's that Polish sausage.
That's Polish sausage. That's traditional Italian sausage, and that's pepperoni. Oh. Wow, it had even more on it than I thought it did. Now the Parmesan twist. These intrigue me. Because, like I said, typically you don't get stuff like this from fast food. This is like at a restaurant maybe that makes something like this, but you wouldn't get this at, you know, pizza delivery. So, alright, let's see. Let me open, well, it's kind of hard to open this with one hand. It's pretty challenging. I almost had it.
No, you didn't.
The one bummer, this is cold. I wish they had warmed this up for us, but this is cold. You can tell it's from this morning. It's been in the fridge. All right, look at these Parmesan twists. I'll just pick up any old one. There we go. Dip it right in there. That is good. You can taste, obviously, the bread. You can taste the cheese, and the cheese is very tasty. And you know, you can see the seasoning. There's seasonings all over it. that you can taste. The sauce actually tastes good too. I like the marinara sauce, I just wish it was warmer. So if we tossed it in the microwave for like a few seconds, it'd probably be a lot better, but I'm gonna take another bite.
Not bad, but it is cold, so.
That's the one bummer, yeah. The marinara being cold. Tasty though, really does taste. It's very full of flavor. Even for a marinara sauce. That's much better than what you would get from other fast food places. So let's see. Let's go pizza by pizza, okay? The King Arthur. Lots of toppings, lots of variety in the flavor, more traditional sauce, more of a traditional pizza. But I like how much it's loaded. I mean, look at this. It is fully loaded, and each piece is heavy. You eat 2 pieces of that, you're probably gonna end up being full, you know? That's good. The Maui Zowie. A cool take, it's like a kick up on a traditional Hawaiian because it has more ingredients. And the Polynesian sauce, I think, actually makes the pizza better. If this pizza had regular sauce on it, it might not go as well as this sweeter, more zesty Polynesian style, but it's also, it's weird, it's sweet, but it has a kick to it too, you know? So that's pretty unique. This, I gotta give total thumbs up. Way better of an appetizer than anything, and especially Pizza Hut or Domino's. $5 or $6 for an order of this shit. And you get this crappy little, it's half the size of this, you know? This is a great appetizer in my opinion. So, I'm gonna rate these, however, I wanna forewarn everyone. The major difference between this food and the other fast food, the price. You go to Domino's, you go to, you know, Pizza Hut, you're gonna get a pizza, medium pizza, for like maybe $5 to $10, right? You won't get this quality of ingredients, and you won't get this many. But these are more expensive. Just a small of these kind of specialty pizzas there are like 13 bucks, and I think that these ended up being like 17, 18 bucks each. But they're heavy as hell. It's the thing. It's the quality, the flavor, and you're getting it fresh, and you got to pay for it. You know what I mean? So, I'm gonna say I think this is really good for a traditional pie. It's definitely a step up. In particular, I think I may actually like the Maui Zowie a little more. Reason being, it's something very different with that Polynesian sauce that I think elevates it, okay? This is not East Coast pizza at all, but this is pretty much some of some good pizza that we've had out here. It's definitely better than any fast food pizza from a chain. The only other place that we had out here was, what was it, Pizza Dudes? What do you think? Would you say this is better than Pizza Dudes?
Yep.
You think so?
Yep.
I'm actually going to agree with you. I think the flavors are great. And I like this better than Pizza Dudes. And by the way, Pizza Dudes was around the same price as this. This is better in my opinion. So if you're looking for a local West Coast chain, only on the West Coast, a high quality stuff, I'm gonna give these guys a thumbs up. The pizzas in particular, I'll probably give them a 4 out of 5 rating. I'll say, you know, pretty good. Is it the best pizza I've had? No, it's certainly not the Italian stuff from back home, okay? But it's still good. And for what it is, not being the one I'm used to, I like it, and I would eat this every once in a while when it's time to splurge and, you know, spend a little bit of money and get something good. And I don't eat pizza all the time. This is something that I would eat. I'm actually going to give these Parmesan twists a 4.5 out of 5. I think it's one of the best appetizers I've ever had from a takeout style pizza restaurant. Way better than the stuff you get at other places. So, thumbs up to everything at Round Table Pizza. 4 out of 5 for the pizzas, 4.5 out of 5 for those Parmesan twists. Do you agree? Do you disagree?
I agree. It's good. I like the Hawaiian fancy
Yes.
one.
You couldn't even wait. You run to the table to have more while I'm over here still finishing the review.
Well, it's your review.
So that's it for DSP Tries It. Round Table Pizza. Thumbs up, 4 out of 5 for the pizzas, 4.5 out of 5 for the Parmesan twists. I recommend it. You should check it out if you live on the West Coast. That's it, everyone. See you next time for another DSP Tries It. Peace out.